The 2023 late model prelim nights are now official for the Gateway Dirt Nationals. We have 154 super late model entries that will be racing on between Thursday and Friday night on December 14th and 15th, looking to get into that A-main race on December 16th. Let's take a look at all of these entrants. I mean, there are a ton of them. Racing on Thursday will be Mike Harrison, Jason Fager, Jake Rainey, Bill Wagner, Kyle Mixon, David Marlowe, Jason Zobrist, Matt Koch, Lane Belm, Lance Brassington, Jody Knowles, Chad Zobrist, Lindsey Hansen, Josh Lewis, Joe Belm, Rachel Carpenter, Michael King, Michael Jensen, Josh Bowler, Austin Tatatin, Gordy Gundaker, Kip Hughes, Jordan Barbie, Chris Fetter, Matthew Norman, Bob Gardner, Freddie Carpenter, Jason Welshman, Scott Kimfel, Megan Sanders, Rusty Grafal, Eric Thorne, Rodney Melvin, Carson Hosevar, Alan Wessling, Sterling Freeman, Tyler Erb, Jack Riggs, Dustin Rollins, Glenn Powell, Gregory Kimmins, Miles Moose, Zach Wohlers, Hudson O'Neill, Michael Eplett, Mike Spatola, Nick Hoffman, Bobby Pierce, Shannon Babb, Ryan Wilson, Austin Seelig, Jaden Frame, Kyle Hardy, Ronnie Yanisek, Austin Theis, Robbie Bostic, Jason Wagner, David Siebers, Matthew Ratzleff, Quentin White, Rusty Schlenk, Dustin Dixon, Bo Lockwood, William Stile, Glenn Hounshell, Luke Bennett, Justin Carter, Dakota Dellinger, Chandler Moaning, Jonathan Lee, and Morgan Alexander. Hopefully I did not butcher all of those names too terribly. And then on racing on Friday night, we've got Jimmy Owens, Ricky Thornton Jr., Scott Rhodes, Trevor Gundaker, Carson Ferguson, Jacob McGee, Austin Howes, Steve Shepard, Joshua Dietz, Tyler Carpenter, Delbert Crum, Casey White, Chris Simpson, John Henderson, Josh Rice, Ruben Mayfield, Oakley Johns, Dakota Smith, Preston Farmer, TJ Janisak, Timmy Hancock, Josh Baker, Joseph Hughes, Jonathan Woods, Brandon Tabaldi, Darren Wessinger, Derek Fetter, Mike Klein, Timothy Welch, Ted Johnson, Brandon Shepard, Ryan Unzicker, Jim O'Hara, Sean Wilter-Hunt, Patrick Daniel, Scott Bell, Jason Knowles, Jamie Zadar, John Mitchell, Robbie Scott, Will Harrington, Daniel Adam, Michael Luna, Nikki Pennington, Max Baker, Jason Miles, Manny Falcon, Timmy Dick, Corey Delancey, Brad Basie, Devin Moran, Joseph Joyner, Matthew Tribble, Braxton Carter, Tanner English, Donald Johns, Jeffrey Ledford, Blake Creech, Dylan Bates, Brandon Englund, Devin Gilpin, and Tegan Evans, Chris McKeon, Dylan Thompson, Ryan Montgomery, Joe Denby, Cody Bauer, Killen Garner, AJ Campbell, Spencer Hughes, Scott Gieshel, and Jacob Kolwick. Again, hopefully I didn't butcher people's names too badly, but those are the 154 people, I think it's 154, that will be racing on for the Gateway Dirt Nationals between December 14th and 16th. Basically, how it works is that, let's see here, is that you'll have a bunch of qualifying races on Friday and Saturday. And it says here, preliminary main events for both the super late models and open wheel modifieds will now lock in the top 3 finishers from each main event on Thursday and Friday, thus creating a redraw for the top 6 starting positions in both Saturday main events, previously locking in the top 8. So basically, if we look at the schedule here, you can see here on Thursday, you'll have 8-lap heat races for the Comp Cam Super Late Models and the Summit Racing Equipment mods. And then there'll be B-mains for the Comp Cam's Super Late Models, 10 laps. And then the Summit Racing Equipment mods, 8 laps. And then you'll have your A-main race, Comp Cam Super Late Models, was it 25 laps, $5,000 to win. And the top 3 will lock themselves in for the A-main on Saturday. And that goes for Friday as well. So the top 3 in the A-main for both Thursday and Friday lock themselves into the A-main for Saturday, which is a 40-lap, $30,000 to win race. And then on Saturday, you'll also have qualifiers and a non-qualifier race for both the Comp Cam Super Late Models. And then so you'll have the non-qualifier race. So I'm not really sure how this works. I looked all over their website to figure out how the points works and things like that. It looks like there will be some kind of point system based on how well you do in the heat races, the B mains and the A mains, that I would assume will get you into whether or not you're in the non-qualifier or the qualifier. And they also will have, I think, I think there will be a last chance qualifier win, and you're in last chance qualifier comp camp super late models, 10 laps. Yep. So they'll have that. And then if you win that race, you're in as well. And then obviously the qualifiers, I think they all take the top two, I believe. Let me see if I read this correctly here. Yeah, I believe it is the top two from the qualifying races will also lock themselves in on Saturday night. So this looks like it's going to be an awesome event. I did not watch this one last year. I just got into like dirt late model racing this year, and I'm absolutely addicted to it. I love the dirt late models. They're probably some of the best racing out there. First race I watched was was over at Deer Creek, and saw Bobby Pierce steal one away from Hudson O'Neal. Absolutely awesome race, and didn't look back. I was trying to watch as many dirt late model races as I possibly could from that forward. So I'm really looking forward to this year. December 14th to 16th should be really good. Tons of top competitors racing in in the arena there in St. Louis. So should be a really fun weekend. Really looking forward to watching this and seeing some of the best super late model drivers, dirt late model drivers in the country go head to head. Looking for that $30,000 to win a main race on Saturday.